What questions did they ask you in your interview?
I don't know. It was like 2 seconds, and it was
Yeah.
just like the time slots to get the interview is what was like
The big deal for you
very
guys.
narrow. It was
That's
just like,
why I was so thrilled that mine was
Yeah,
done before. I
yeah.
didn't even know that my shit had gotten approved.
It was
He
like-
told me there because I'd applied like the week before. He was like, you're ready to go. I was like, yeah, I am.
It's like available like twice a week from like 11 to 2 p.m. I don't know, but it's like something ridiculous like that. We were like, okay, middle of the day, middle of the week, like no other options.
So hilarious.
And it
in a
was
bad
just
way.
like in and out with the ugliest photo they could have possibly taken of me.
No, wait. My photo was on like my flight
I didn't know they were gonna
home.
take a photo, so I had like no makeup on. I was just like,
Rachel, yeah, mine was on my flight home from Mexico. I'm literally like it's disgusting. It's really rough, but you know what? That's how those photos go.
yeah.
You know, they
Just
had
for the
asked me.
memories.
He asked me a really obscure question because this made sense for me because he said back in 2016, did you try to bring food into the country? And I was
Gee, let me
like,
think. I don't
what
know.
a
Isn't
country?
all
What a
our food from a
question.
different country?
I was like, what a question. And I was like, okay, no. And I literally said to the guy, I was like, okay, 2016, where did I go? I was like, let's see. I was studying abroad, and I was like, no, it wasn't food. When I came back into the country after 6 months of studying abroad, one of the questions that I had to answer when I was coming back was, had you visited any farms or livestock? They always ask that question. I am not like that big of a traveler at the time, so I don't know all the to-dos. I answer honestly, it had been like 4 months prior. I was at like a potato farm or something. So I was like, oh no, I didn't try to bring back food. They had to stop and they tested the dirt on all of my shoes. Yeah, they tested my
Wow.
laptop. Well, I mean, look, I am impressed with their level of safety. Like, yes, let's make sure none of my shoes have seeds. But I was like, would it help to tell you that I've been wearing these shoes in cities for the past 4 months? That,
Yeah.
like, I highly doubt I'm carrying any seeds, like,
Yeah.
at this point. But anyways, so I was like, okay, like, I got this. Like,